What's up, guys? It's Mr. Fit to Flourish, and today I wanted to talk about the top stocks that you should be watching this week, July 8th, 2024. So the week of July 8th, 2024 to July 12th, we're going to have a lot of big moves in the market. It is pre-election season. It is also earnings season just started up, and we have a bunch of earnings this week. This week in terms of banks, we have Wells Fargo, we have Citi. We also have Delta Airlines this week. But the stocks that we need to be paying attention to, let's get right into it. So of course, AVGO. Let's take a look at AVGO on the daily time frame. So currently it looks like AVGO made a move to the upside. It sold off at the end of the second half of the year as big money was taking their money. This is a mean reversion as we pull back to the mean. This pink line is the 9MA. This yellow line is the 20MA. So we did a mean reversion back down to the 20. We bounced up from those levels. We consolidated down here, accumulated, and now we're in the run-up phase. Looks like we're about to descend for just a little bit. We have a key level here at about 1657.27, and now it kind of looks like we're making a cup and handle formation. So to me, it looks like it's a cup and handle right here. We're gonna do our little handle down to 1650. What was the number? 1657.27. So we're gonna come down to 1657.27, and then if we do make that move, we'll have a measured move. And again, when you do cup and handles, it's a move from, it's the length of the depth of the cup, and it's going to be from the bottom of the handle up. So that would coincide really well with our previous highs. So that would take us right to our previous highs. So that measured move from the bottom of the cup, the depth of the cup, to the neckline would coincide pretty well from the bottom of the handle up and onwards. So that would take us right back to 1851. We do have a stock split on AVGO occurring on July 15th. So that's something to be aware of. And that is a catalyst for this. And not only is that a catalyst, but we also have Nancy Pelosi, Fancy Nancy, Corrupt Nancy, whatever you want to call her. Nancy Pelosi also invested $1 to $5 million in terms of options, 2025, January 25th expiration options, leaps on AVGO. So that's something to take a look at this week. This week we also have Amazon, Schlamazon. Amazon's tightening up. If you take a look at it on the 2-hour time frame, it looks like Amazon is tightening up really nicely up at that $200 level. That's a key resistance area. It's also a psychological resistance area on Amazon. So that's something to be aware of. We had that move up already. We sold off down to this call ATR here. Held on to the ATR, also did a mean reversion, another mean reversion down to the 9MA, bouncing off really nicely. Now we're tightening up. I'm looking for Amazon to move up to about 203.50, then 205, 205.05. So that's the expected move I'm expecting here. As soon as we can break above, we need to break above 205.56. So that is the number to get over for Amazon. We're tightening up here, looking like we're doing a bull flag. We had a ton of buyers on Friday, January 5th, as I was looking to short Amazon, similar to how it was looking the previous Friday, how we got to that 200 level and sold off. However, this second time around, based on auction market theory, what happens is your second time around, you get old buyers and new buyers pushing price back up, which is holding Amazon up at the $200 level right now. That's going to be big resistance, but we need to get over $200.56 in order for Amazon to start flying to 203.50, then 205.05. All right. Now, SPY, everyone is looking for SPY. So SPY, I said the other day, can go to 555. It's headed there. We're in the call zone. So now SPY has room to about 562. We'll probably see SPY hit 559.03 by Wednesday, July 10th. And then after that, we'll see a move up to 562.59 pretty soon. It does look like we should get a retracement on these stocks, but now with earnings season, it's like we're probably not going to get that pullback. That pullback is going to have to be delayed at this point. We're not going to get that pullback on the market like we expected. It's earnings season, and things are about to rip. It's about to be rippy Rapewski. All right, let's get into AMD. So we called out AMD last week. If you paid attention to our stocks and coffee, we called out AMD. So if we look at AMD here, let me take off all of these drawings. AMD had a massive bottom side wick. We bounced off of the sell side ATR, bullish engulfing candle here, and this candle closed above this entire range, this accumulation phase, this consolidation here. We broke above this whole range. We also got above the key level was 162.39 is what I was saying for a long time. 162.39 was the key level. We broke above that, and then we held on a low volume day on July 3rd, the day before Independence Day, July 4th, and then we ripped to the upside. Now we're in the long zone. We're in the call zone. We have a nice bull bar here. So as soon as we can get over this 172 level, which was resistance before, and it was support here and support resistance. It's a support resistance line. So we had support here turned into resistance, and then resistance here, still resistance. Once we get over this 172.81, it is going to absolutely fly. AMD is going to 200 pretty soon. So just remember, I said that. I said Tesla's going to 226 last week, and Tesla went to 250. So keep that in mind. The next stock I wanted to look at. So Meta is breaking out above all-time highs. So Meta has room to 557 from here. So just keep that on the lookout. Meta is a little bit overexhausted right here on this bar. So we could have a little bit of a pullback first. Because this bar is a little bit too big on very little news that I could see. But if you guys see any news, let me know. But I didn't see what news would send Meta up like this. The only thing that I saw was this trend line is what I was talking about the other day, and why we took Meta longs, because this trend line, it was a third tap, and we have long-term trend lines like this, a 2-month trend line, we tend to fly. So yeah, and then on Tesla is, we called it out the other week when it was at 185, and it kind of made the entire measured move to the upside after this inverted head and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. It's made the entire measured move. Now we're seeing some selling pressure up top here at 250. It's also a psychological resistance level. So if we do get past this 250 level, we're going to be flying to 264, especially if Elon announces some news this weekend. Last but not least, we have Apple. Apple's breaking out. Apple has room to 230, so we'll probably see that come pretty quickly. Also, SMCI. SMCI made a final bounce off of this upward trend line as well, similar to Meta. We pushed to the upside. We held on the 50 MA. We should pretty much see SMCI start to fly here, especially if we can get over 873. We're going to 1,000 pretty quickly. So 873.86 is the key level to get above in order for us to start flying to 1,000. But currently we're holding that 50 MA. If we hold or open up above that, above 848.47 on Monday, July 8th, then we'll see a pretty big move to the upside. So keep SMCI in mind. If we pull back, then I'm going to expect a pullback to about 812 to 817. That would be another good pickup on SMCI. If we pull back to those levels, absolutely grab calls. I'm grabbing hecka calls and just going crazy. So that is pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. These stocks are going to absolutely rip. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and